Most people fear being alone. The wolf does not. Because deep in the wild, the lone wolf learns something the pack never fully understands. Silence creates strength. A wolf separated from the pack does not sit and cry about abandonment. It adapts. It learns to survive without applause, without protection, without constant validation. And that is dangerous. Because the people who learn to walk alone become very hard to control. The wolf teaches one powerful lesson immediately. Not everyone is meant to stay in your journey forever. Some people walk with you only during comfort. Some disappear the moment life becomes difficult. And some betray you when they fear your growth. The wolf understands this. That is why it does not waste energy chasing acceptance. It moves forward. Alone if necessary. In life, many people are surrounded by noise every day, yet still feel empty inside. Why? Because being surrounded by people is not the same as being understood. The lone wolf would rather walk through a cold forest alone than live among fake loyalty. That is strength. And notice something else about wolves. They do not bark constantly for attention. They observe. They study the environment. They stay patient. A wolf does not reveal its full intentions too early because survival depends on timing. That is another lesson. Stop announcing every dream to the world. Not everyone clapping for you wants you to win. Some people secretly wait for you to fail. Move in silence. Build in silence. Let results speak louder than words. And when wolves hunt, they do not panic. They focus completely on the target. No distractions. No emotional reactions. No wasted movement. Pure focus. That is why many people lose in life. Not because they lack talent, but because their attention is constantly stolen by opinions, entertainment, drama, comparison, and fear. The wolf survives because its eyes stay on the goal. Another lesson. Wolves can endure brutal winters, freezing nights, hunger, isolation, but they keep moving. That is resilience. Some seasons of your life will feel cold too. You may feel forgotten, rejected, undervalued. But those seasons are not the end of your story. They are training seasons. The lone wolf becomes stronger during difficult winters because struggle sharpens instinct. Comfort rarely creates greatness. Pain often does. And understand this carefully. The wolf is not heartless. Wolves are loyal creatures. They protect their own fiercely. But loyalty does not mean weakness. A wolf knows the difference between protecting peace and tolerating disrespect. That is important. Stop giving endless chances to people who continuously destroy your peace. Even the calmest wolf has limits. And perhaps the most important lesson of all. A lone wolf still believes in itself even when no one else does. No audience. No support. No guarantees. Still moving forward. That is true mentality. Because one day, the same people who ignored the wolf will hear its howl echo through the mountains. And suddenly, they will understand why silence was never weakness. It was preparation. So become like the wolf. Walk alone when necessary. Stay loyal to your purpose. Observe more than you speak. Protect your peace fiercely. And never fear isolation. Because sometimes, the strongest version of you is created in the seasons where you had nobody but yourself.